Hello, dear audience, and welcome back to our strange and unique series. Mother Nature never ceases to amaze us with her wonders. There's just so much that's new, mysterious, and downright unbelievable. Some animals look so bizarre that you'd think they only exist in sci-fi movies or were crafted by some Photoshop master with a wildly creative imagination. But no! These creatures are very real, living, breathing, and unbelievably weird. Seeing some of these animals feels like you've wandered into a fairy tale land, hand in hand with beautiful Alice herself. So, let's dive in and explore some of the most bizarre animals out there. Let's get started. Number 1, the sea pig. After living through so many years of potato seasons, I just recently heard this name. But let me explain, this sea pig isn't a pig that lives in the sea. It's actually a nickname for the species Scotoplanes globosa, also known as sea cucumber. Although it's called a pig, this animal is small and humble, measuring just around 15 centimeters in length, and usually found on the ocean floor, at depths of 3,000 to 5,000 meters. They've been discovered in the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans, and sometimes even near Antarctica. Despite the name, these sea pigs are not related to pigs or seals at all. Instead, they belong to the sea cucumber family, which are part of the echinoderm group. They've got lots of tiny legs but move incredibly slow, just about as fast as a garden snail. This is due to their unique way of moving by contracting and expanding water-filled chambers under their skin. With such a laid-back lifestyle, it's no wonder we often see dozens of sea pigs working together to scavenge food. They feed by sifting through the ocean mud, filtering out microorganisms and decaying animal matter. But here's the weird part, most other sea creatures avoid them completely. No one really knows why. Taking advantage of this, young king crabs often hide under these sea pigs to avoid predators. As for the sea pigs, with their kind and gentle nature, they seem happy to shield the little ones, spreading out their squishy bodies as a form of protection. So yeah, these strange animals play a crucial role in the deep sea ecosystem. Sadly though, thanks to human curiosity and exploitation, their global population has dwindled down to just 300 to 600 individuals. Number 2, the African unicorn. At first glance, looking at its legs, you'd think this animal is definitely a zebra. But no. It's actually an okapi, also fondly known as the African unicorn. This rare animal is native to the forests of the Democratic Republic of the Congo in Africa and looks like it just stepped out of a fairy tale. The okapi is a close relative of the giraffe, sharing similar head shapes and those iconic tiny horns. Its skeleton might not be very eye-catching, but its muscular, striped legs are pretty impressive. The okapi can grow up to 2.5 meters long, standing taller than an average adult human. With a peaceful, plant-based lifestyle, nature gifted them with a super long tongue up to 30 centimeters, perfect for licking leaves high above. And when needed, this multi-purpose tongue doubles as a personal bodyguard. But that's not all, they've also got ears that can rotate 360 degrees, helping them detect predators lurking in the thick rainforest. Even cooler, they release scent markers from glands on their feet, allowing their buddies to follow their trail and escape danger. Perhaps the most unique trait of all? Their striped coats are one of a kind, no two okapis have the same pattern. It's like a fingerprint for each individual. Number 3, the Honduran white bat. This little guy sleeps by day and works by night, classic bat behavior, right? And when you hear bat, you're probably thinking, black, creepy, dirty, ugly, right? Well, surprise! There's a bat species out there that looks like it has angel wings, meet the Honduran white bat. With its snow-white fur, this bat is tiny, only about 3.7 to 4.7 centimeters long. To top it off, its ears and nose have bright yellow markings, making it absolutely adorable, like a floating cotton ball. Don't let their cuteness fool you, they're still bats and live in groups, just like their darker cousins. Their main diet includes fruit and certain plant species. Because they're so secretive and rarely seen in the wild, these little guys are considered one of the world's rarest mammals. Yet somehow, our crew over here at Unlimited Explorers got lucky enough to see them multiple times. Imagine a bunch of these white bats huddled together under big banana leaves, they look just like tiny flying piglets. Absolutely adorable. Truly deserving of the title, the cutest wild animal on Earth. Number 4, the striped hedgehog. Have you ever seen a mole with a long nose that has spines? Of course, there are no such rodents like this on Earth. Let me introduce you to the striped hedgehog, which is found only in Madagascar. This is a small animal, and they don't reproduce much here. The image of these striped hedgehog pups is taken when they are about 3 weeks old, and now it's time for them to start searching for food. They were born with a vision that can be described as belonging to the listening category, so they rely on their sense of smell and hearing to search for food. Don't know who Lee Sin is? Well, he's blind. Actually, this species isn't truly blind, but their eyesight isn't very good. However, their sharp spines help protect them from predators, and even more importantly, these spines serve as a form of communication. When danger is near, they rub their spines together to create a warning sound. Hey, stay away, or you'll regret it. In short, I'm just guessing, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, it's like a super effective wireless defense system has been set up. When living in a peaceful environment, they continue to search for food under the dry leaves, but they still follow their mother's guidance for a few more weeks. However, life isn't always so peaceful, and that's when a storm is approaching Madagascar, where tropical rain showers can arrive at any time, interrupting the family's feeding. The sky darkens, as if the clouds are carrying sadness. But that's just a lyric. For the hedgehog, rain signals a feast is about to begin. The rain makes more of their favorite food, earthworms, appear. These fat and plump worms provide 3 times the protein of beef for the same weight. However, the rainy season here lasts only from December to March, so they take full advantage of this abundant food supply, knowing that afterward, food will be harder to find. So, rain isn't sad for these hedgehogs, it's actually a joy. Number 5, the royal flycatcher. Overall, I find that the topic of birds is really well liked by many viewers on the channel. From beautiful birds like the paradise flycatcher to the highly aesthetic and strong nests of weaver birds, today we'll add another bird to this strange list, the royal flycatcher. These birds are found in the Amazon River basin, which is why they are named after this region. This bird is about 15 centimeters long, with its beak and legs making up half of that length. The most remarkable feature of this bird is the brilliant tuft of feathers on its head, which can grow to 17 centimeters in diameter, giving it a truly royal look. During the breeding season, to attract a mate, the royal flycatcher performs its famous dance. I'm so homesick. I've forgotten the way home. It's both a striking physical characteristic and a unique lifestyle that places this bird among the most bizarre animals in the world today. Number 6, the Maine wolf. The end of the story never disappoints, and this time is no different with the Maine wolf. Though called a wolf, the Maine wolf actually belongs to the dog family. It has the appearance of a large fox with supermodel-like legs. The first time you see this species, many people might think it's a Photoshop creation. The Maine wolf's average height is about 1.25 m, with its height from the legs to the shoulders measuring up to 1.07 m. This is the leggy look that everyone dreams of. However, the Maine wolf only weighs between 19 to 34 kilograms. This is the largest native wild dog species in South America. Because of its color and appearance, the Maine wolf is often mocked as a fox on stilts. In life, anything that's too different from the norm attracts attention, and that's why these 6 animals made it onto today's list. Of course, there are many more unusual animals out there, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. If any of you know of more strange creatures, feel free to comment below to enrich the list. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episodes.